back to Red River Living. Well guys, it is time for us to take our meat chickens that y'all been watching that we got in about 3 weeks ago. It is time for those to go out to the field now. And we've gone out, we had built our chicken tractors a couple months ago, and we've had them sitting over here behind the garden. The grass had grown up around them the other day, and I was running the weed eater around them, and I hit the wire, the chicken wire that we have on the pen with the weed eater. So I tore the wire a little bit with the weed eater. The coyotes have been around for a while. So with the coyotes coming around the house, this is where I tore it with the weed eater the other day. And it really just needs to be patched. But I ran by the tractor supply store a while ago and picked up some more chicken wire. And what we're going to do is run, this is almost like the 2-inch hole chicken wire. I went ahead and bought the 1-inch mesh. And all I'm going to do is just overlay this today real quick, just to give us a little bit more protection. You know, not just the cost of the chicks that we have in them, but we also have 3 weeks. And one of the things I've really talked about around here is the fact of how hard it is. I say hard, it's impossible to buy time. So the last thing we want to do is lose our meat chickens. So we're going to put a little more work into the pen here. I think it's a little overkill, but at the same time, I do not want to end up losing our meat chickens. So we're going to take the time, but the process today is they're coming out of the shop from the water trough. And I had told y'all in one of the videos that I didn't know how that was going to work out. And with 60 chicks, how much they would grow, if it'd get overcrowded or not. In 3 weeks' time, the cattle trough has filled up with chickens, it seems like. They've really grown. But I don't feel like they've been overcrowded. It is time to move them, though. They don't need to be in there a few more days at this point. But anyway, we've put the pen on the trailer here and just move it around from behind where we had it stored behind the garden. And we're going to overlay this wire real quick. Then we're going to move it out here to the field, and we'll be showing y'all that process. And then some of it seems like it's a little bit of overkill. But like I said, it's just one of those things that, hey, an ounce of prevention could go a long ways with this. So that's kind of what my goal here is just to hopefully, hey, not lose any chickens. Well guys, hopefully that takes care of that problem, and hopefully we get these chickens all the way raised to where we're processing them. We should be moving this out to the field just shortly. We're working on the water system right now. We've ordered the waterers in, but we still had those in the house. Debbie's working on those right now, so we're about to get us a 5-gallon bucket and drill a hole in it and get it set up to where our waters and get those hung inside the pen. So as you can tell here, I've picked up one of our little meat chickens. You can see the feathers have come out on them really good right here. And from what I call our little bumblebees running around, we got us some little bitty chickens now running around. So our meat chickens are really doing good. You can look at the legs on how big the legs is getting on them. But just a minute. But Jared's going to pan right here to the real quick. I've got them all moved to the other end, and you can see that it's gotten crowded, but it hasn't gotten to where it's overcrowded. But it is time for us to get them out to the field. Can you find the scissors in the back of the truck? So as you can see, we've kind of got our water system sitting here. I wasn't paying attention a while ago what I was doing, and I had my lid switched out backwards and I didn't realize that. So Debbie's ran to grab the drill. I got to pull these two screws out, put them over here on this side right here. The water's going to hang from here. As you can see, this is kind of like a gravity system. Here's your water source, 5-gallon bucket. As Mr. Joel made a comment, he said the world revolves around 5-gallon buckets. But anyway, this is how we'll water them every day. We've got 5 gallons of water as our resource here. Talked about using a white bucket so your water doesn't heat up as much. Don't use a dark bucket like a blue or a black bucket. Use a white bucket. Keep it from heating up and getting hot on you. But anyway, there's a ballast to this system. So when they drink the water out of it right here, as they drink the water out, then it gravity feeds into the system there. So, and we're going to take this hose here in just a few minutes. We're going to cut this off shorter. Guys, we've gotten our feed inside our pen. We got our pen set up here where we want it at. We've got our water system set up. We've adjusted it to where it's full of water. Now we're about to go back to the house over to the shop here, and we're going to start catching our chickens. And when we took and unboxed them, you know, we ordered 60, but we just well, y'all can see in the video, Keely took them out, dipped their heads in the water, and put them in the box, and not thinking, didn't count them. Well, you've lost a couple, so today we're actually going to do a head count of how many we actually put in the pen today. I know the theory behind this, guys, is as you can tell, we've got grass here in the pasture. They're going to be able to eat on the grass. They're going to have chicken feed to feed off of also. Plenty of fresh air. We've got some shelter for them for shade, and then also it's well ventilated with the tent all the way around it. There's more than one purpose here for this. One is the chickens provide nitrogen, and when they go to the bathroom. So you've got your nitrogen, and each day this pen will move 12 feet forward. And as we're moving the pen, the chickens will have fresh grass every day, and we'll be fertilizing the ground. We're going to kind of take just some footage here of, we haven't mowed this in a few weeks. We're going to just try to shoot a little footage of the pasture here, and we're going to start documenting how that works out for us. As far as the fertilizing, Joel, in the books I've been reading, talked about the fact that cow may be one of the best mulching machines out there as far as turning making compost. Chickens, he said in the book, might be the best thing for the health of your pasture. So we're going to be watching that and see how things turn out here.
Just one at a time, baby.
Here, they already pooped in here. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There's 25 right there. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 54!
What do you think on water right now? You think they can get through it or not?
Well,
Well, guys, as you can see behind me right here, we've gotten our meat chickens moved out of the shop. It wasn't quite that bad. We thrown them in a tub and brought them out here in 2 different batches. And as you can tell, look at the little chicks already on the ground, just pecking at stuff on the ground and moving around. They've already moved back into the shade part of this already. So this was the whole process here of what was wanting to do here. We count them, we got 54, so we ordered 60. So we've got 54 that's made it out here to the yard. We'll see how many make it to processing now. Guys, we appreciate y'all watching here at Red River Living. We'd like it if you'd like and subscribe. We'll see y'all next time.